It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 24th of March. I'm Michael Groff. Another beautiful day ahead. Temperatures a little bit below average with scattered clouds. We'll see an increase in wind around here tomorrow. Could see some gusts up around 40 miles per hour. And the potential of a little bit of rain trying to sneak back into the forecast over parts of the state on Friday. The question is, will we see anything here in the valley? And then, the inevitable. The very pleasant temperatures will come to an end, and the heat starts to creep in by the time we get into next week. Let's talk about it. First, let's look at the almanac from yesterday. 66 degrees was the high, but that only occurred at 11:30 a.m. Then it was all downhill from there. That low temperature of 52 degrees. And along with that, we had a trace of rain officially at Sky Harbor yesterday. Some spots around the valley did see some very light measurable amounts. And yeah, the normal high 79, the normal low 55. So a very pleasant late March day. As we take a look outside right now, here at 7:45 a.m., some scattered clouds out there right now. We're sitting at 52 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point at 37, relative humidity 58%. Winds are light, and the barometer is steady. Temperatures this morning, 41 is the cold spot at Fort McDowell and Goldfield. Otherwise, we are in the mid-40s to low 50s through much of the metro. The upper air look shows a trough out here over the western half of the country. There's one wave that's lifting up into Minnesota and Wisconsin and across the western Great Lakes this morning. We've got another one here over the southwest, and that will traverse east and bring about some active weather to the Plain States and the deep south over the next couple of days. Here's the watch warning map. We've got some winter weather advisories over extreme eastern Arizona, parts of New Mexico. Wind advisories to the west along the lower Colorado River Valley and out over southeast California. Flash flood watches for parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, especially along the Gulf Coast there. Here's the convective outlook for today. A slight risk of severe storms from around Dallas-Fort Worth east toward the Arklatex, and a marginal risk extending into parts of the deep south. But then the big story will come tomorrow. This is the day 2 outlook, and we've got a moderate risk of severe storms for a good portion of central and northern Mississippi, as well as Alabama and parts of Tennessee. Included in that, you've got Jackson and Tupelo, Mississippi, as well as Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Muscle Shoals, Alabama. And then not to be left out, the enhanced risk, that's still very significant, level 3 out of 5 for Memphis, Nashville, and Chattanooga, Tennessee, and that extends into parts of extreme western Georgia and some of adjacent Alabama and Mississippi as well. And so anywhere in those zones, you've got the potential of significant severe weather, including violent, long-track tornadoes. And to further drive this point home, I want to show you, this is the significant tornado parameter at 6 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. This is coming off of the 3-kilometer NAM. This is a composite index, and anytime you see a value here that's over 2 units, that's significant. And we've got indices here. Well, the scale at the bottom goes up to 10 units. We've got values here that are maxed out at 21 units across northwest Alabama. So literally off the scale tomorrow evening. And so this just highlights the potential of widespread severe weather and, of course, that ever-present possibility of a significant tornado, EF3, 4, or 5, here across a good portion of Mississippi, Alabama, and parts of Tennessee tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. And it doesn't mean there's going to be a tornado anywhere in there. It just means the potential is extremely elevated. It's about as good as it ever gets for those tornadoes. And, it is that time of the year over the southern plains and the deep south and Dixie Alley for tornadoes. And I will tell you, there are still some mitigating factors in how widespread the severe weather threat will be tomorrow. We've got a warm front pushing north tonight and tomorrow morning over the region here. And the question is, how much rain will there be in the morning to sort of contaminate the atmosphere, stabilize the boundary layer, and leave it ready for supercells tomorrow afternoon? We'll just have to see as we get closer to the event. But for now, still looks like a very significant threat over a good portion of the deep south, so keep watching. All right, closer to home, the precipitation outlook. This is valid through next Wednesday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts in Phoenix, really not much of anything at all. Still 1/4 to 1/2 inch up north in some spots, the favored upslope areas. So we'll talk about what's going on right now as we dive into modeling. Here we go. This is the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. One wave moving up into the Great Lakes, and our big wave here over the southwest continues. Negative height anomalies. So down at the surface for us today, we'll have a few clouds this morning, turning partly to mostly cloudy at times this afternoon. There could be a sprinkle or a light shower over northern and eastern Maricopa County, maybe the northern and eastern parts of the Phoenix metro area I'd say the chance of rain isn't zero, but it's not enough to mention in a forecast today. Somewhat higher chances continue over the eastern mountains of our state, though, and highs this afternoon still very pleasant. I'd say somewhere between about 70 and 73. Beautiful day. Tonight we're mostly clear, and overnight lows should be in the mid-40s to around 50. But then tomorrow, here comes another wave dropping in from the north. And again, same deal as this system. Overland trajectory, not a ton of moisture with it, but what it will do is it's going to tighten up the pressure gradient here over the southwest. And so that's going to translate into a windy day here. We'll see southwest winds in the morning, 10 to 20 miles per hour, picking up to around 15 to 25 in the afternoon. Could see gusts as high as 40 miles per hour here in Phoenix. Maybe some isolated gusts exceeding 50 miles per hour over southeast California, southwest Arizona, maybe over the northern portion of the state as well. So driving those high-profile vehicles, be aware. And especially if you're on the I-8 or I-10 corridors heading into southeast California, you got to watch for that blowing dust. Always a possibility there. Even a little bit of blowing dust possible here in Phoenix as well. Highs tomorrow should be pretty pleasant, mid-70s. Then as we go to Friday, that system might just have enough dynamic support with it to trigger some widely scattered showers here over southern Arizona, better chances of rain up north, and it will still be breezy at times. High temperatures fall back into the mid to upper 60s, so another beautiful day ahead. We thought we were done with those 60-degree days. Could still have another one here on Friday, along with a very small chance of a shower, but even if we see rain, it would be light and spotty. As we move into the weekend, the forecast is a little tricky. The GFS continues to linger this system a little bit south and east of us as a closed low and kind of meandering around, and that might help to stifle the warm-up just a bit. High temperatures should be warmer on Saturday and Sunday. We might be approaching 80 degrees by Sunday, and the sky would become mostly sunny. But then by next week, high pressure does start to build in, and we warm up big time. Highs mid to upper 80s on Monday and Tuesday. I don't think we hit 90 degrees on those days, but it'll be close. Then a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 31st. High pressure still firmly in control, and high temperatures still mid to upper 80s. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday, the 2nd of April. Another trough approaching the west coast, but that doesn't look to be much of a weather maker for us. Even if it does move on in, most of that energy and moisture would stay to the north. All right, rainfall for Phoenix over the next couple of weeks coming off of the GFS ensemble. Not much. The ensemble mean under 1/10 of an inch. No significant precipitation events expected. And temperatures off the national blend of models the next 3 days are glorious. Kite weather tomorrow with those gusty winds. And how about a high of 69 if that's right on Friday? Perfect. But then we go into the upper 80s by next week. And yeah, after the 1st of April, how about 90 degrees? How about no? All right, that'll do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the notice. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. You guys be safe out there and have yourselves a beautiful Wednesday.